I'm feeling overdue for some reconstructive surgery. Ooh, maybe I'll go blonde next time. I could use some fun.
We're all the synths got. Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing something.
When running synths out of the wealth, Wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute. Got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
All blue, huh? Not a bad look.
Your signal interceptor actually worked. I really don't know what to say. It appears your long shot paid off. And now we may... well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Any news from the Institute?
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has
That project you helped with, it's coming along. You understand, right?
No. Nothing to report, sir. If I see something, I'll be sure to come right to you.
I hate to find your name on the repurpose list.
Sometimes Quentin is really mean to me, but my mom said
Sean,
I have
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Why do you care what happens on the surface? You're in your own world down here.
Because there are forces on the surface that could pose a threat to us, and only a fool ignores a possible threat. We might diminish that danger by correcting the false perception that we intend some great harm to mankind. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
You should go and see the room we've prepared for you.
wish you could have known Father as we have.
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Your quarters are just inside, sir.
Excuse me.
Your new quarters are here, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you. What is it?
Can't believe they put it backwards. Wow.
Our new sensors are lifelike. I keep mistaking them for real people.
I would be happy to assist you.
Hey, Z1.
I would be happy to assist you. It's been a pleasure to meet you. I would be happy to assist you.
From what I hear, that rogue sent at Libertalia is a real menace.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I try and talk it out. See if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be done. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
Railroad? Never heard of them.
Oh, come now. Let's not play games. I know full well they were instrumental in your reaching the Institute. Don't worry. I don't hold it against you. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill Monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
There better be something in this for me.
I assure you, this operation will have very significant results in your favor. There will be a courser waiting for you near Bunker Hill. Please find him before barging in.
Establishing Mercer Safe House is a sign we're on the road to recovery. Thank you for that.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital, but the sacrifice is just too great.
How much damage would it cause if we let them hit us?
We're running out of places to hide our synths. That's why we put so many eggs in one crowded basket to begin with. So what would we lose? 4 synths, Stockton, some of our best agents, and the inevitable civilian casualties? No, not this time. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them, hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
Won't the Institute be suspicious if I'm the only one left?
You're a lot tougher than anyone else in their outfit. If only one person could survive, it would be you. And any story you come up with won't be contradicted. We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a courser escort. You'll have to take him down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Is all this really worth it?
We can't afford to sacrifice Stockton and the... It's a risk, but it's...
Should the need arise, these reinforced structures would make excellent cover.
Hey, let me take a look at you. See where it hurts.
Patch me up, Doc.
Now,
Took one chem too many. Anything you can do?
let's clean you up.
Sure.
Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
No other complaints.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
So you want that tour or not? 10 caps.
You realize that doesn't belong to us, right?
Let's do this.
I don't want to get in a fight. I thought I can sneak my way, but then my stupid robot's like, rah, 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 rah.
Should the need arise, these reinforced structures would make excellent cover.
So you want that tour or not?
Too many miles on the road. At least
Hey.
the pay is.
Welcome back. Looking to trade?
Sure. Let's take a look.
You got the caps? I got.
Uh-huh.
I've been waiting for you.
So, what's our situation?
I assume you've been briefed? Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover.
Right.
The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
What's this about money?
Yes, money. Here.
Uh-huh. You're safe, okay? I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, God, thank you.
You messed with all of us.
Hi.
I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you.
Hey.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
Hey there.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Hey.
Thank you for sparing us.
Hey.
Yes. Sir?
Hey.
How may I be? service.
Hey. Over here. Go check that out.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Heads up.
Working. I do for you.
Look alive.
Glad to be of service. Find anything useful?
Hey, caretaker.
You were there, at the switchboard. One day, the Institute's gonna kill us all, I tell you.
Another day in the Commonwealth. Take care of your gun, it'll take care of you. Is there something you need?
Come with me. I need your help.
Sure thing, General. I think the folks here can... Look alive. I'm listening. I'm always glad to see the sun come up one more time. What are you building?
Yes?
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
I've never lost anyone before. Would you like me to go with you?
Time to hit the road.
Excellent. I'll endeavor to do my best. Yes. Sure. Go ahead and take a look. You lead the way, and I'll follow, sir.
You ought to be careful. I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
Hey.
How many? Be of service. certainly know your way around a workbench. I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
not raining. What are you building?
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me. It's always fascinating watching you create.
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
drops from the signature. I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Hey.
I'd be happy to help if I... can.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
What's up?
I just want to trade a few things.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything. I don't think he
Hey,
was talking about
move here.
Yes? Hope you find what you're looking for.
Hey, Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Always happy to make a sale.
What do you need, General?
Hey.
Yes. Sir?
We are honored to welcome you here.
Sounds like those raiders at the Libertalia are quite a handful.
low. Engaging hostile.
Son.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
I made a choice. I let the synths go free.
Why? Why would you do something so So stupid.
They were afraid. They didn't want to come back here.
Afraid? They're machines, artificial. They're incapable of being afraid. This was such a simple task. I just don't understand. How can I expect you to
Let's not forget our roles here, son. At the end of the day, I'm still your father.
I am acutely aware of our positions. I am also not a child.
Mm-hmm. So where does this leave us?
I need to be sure I can count on you going forward. I had hoped we could be something like a family again. I hoped you shared our vision for the future. I'm afraid there's no room for sentimentality, Father. If you are not with us, then you are against us. Whatever you do I hope.
Me too, Sean.
Goodbye, Father.
I didn't mean to press that I saved them.
Son.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The only hope...
Sure. So why...
To put things in standing... I know that to you,
Right.
Both of us.
Uh-huh. Kellogg called...
Did he?
Uh-huh.
I was the... Well, the Institute realized... It only made... I'll admit, to not only do so, extraordinary.
So it was you?
Yes, certainly. An experiment. I had, with the perhaps most...
Sean, you need to know.
I can see that soon a future Bunker Hill...
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the... I'd like you to join me inside. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Sean, let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important. Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
Wyatt, be
Please,
serious!
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium.
Right. What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I can handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive, it's old. Look, I'll take care of it.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other... But here we are. Not to put more pressure on you. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
We are honored to welcome you here.
It's stuck.
I have to either pick which one. This is hard. I thought I can pick everything. Let me work with the Brother of Steel first. Let's see how far I can get into that game. Or that story place.
must yield such interesting finds.
Can't believe
Halen?
super
Can't wait to
mutants
see
were
what you
doing
bring
once.
back. The location sounded
Science
very
so
promising.
wrong.
You still here? I'm pretty certain I gave you a mission to complete. Be careful. Locating the
Hey,
artifact
how
can
can a
be just as
machine
dangerous
believe
as
it's
bringing it
alive?
back. Can't afford
It's
to have it break
ridiculous.
during retrieval.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
We still have so much to learn about the mistakes. We made in the past, and how to prevent us from repeating them. By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Hey there.
We've got the airport ruins secured. The perfect staging area for our...
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Hey there.
You can relax now. Reinforcements are coming.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxson will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. Final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxson's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
And what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxson will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
Not even a hint? Come on. I deserve it.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond. Now dispense with the question. That's all for now. Your orders, if you have any questions.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxson?
Elder Maxson is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, in a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel. He's an inspiration. Is there anything else?
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor.
Right.
Until Elder Maxson grant. Anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you dismissed.
Lost? Maxson's address.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Elder Maxson?
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
Only a knight? Why not a paladin like Dance?
The Brotherhood maintains a strict hierarchy, organized by rank.
Right.
Paladin is several ranks above Knight. And it took Dance many years to achieve. With your continued loyalty, in any event, welcome aboard the Prydwins.
Control systems all reporting back now.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
Hi.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work
Dance?
ahead of us, brother.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Why are you so confident in his abilities?
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone completely astray. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. But when Maxon took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood from this ship and its crew.
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance, not to put too fine a point on it.
So what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understand. He believes in order to keep the as your sponsor, that's why I'm so concerned.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship. Since I've been officially assigned...
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make...
You can come with me or wait until I'm done. It's up to you.
In that case, I prefer to tag along. If you change your mind, just let me know.
Hey, Ada.
Would you like me to go with you?
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
I think you should stay on point.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Hey.
Viewpoint? What's up?
Your thoughts?
Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than being...
Ada?
Would you like me to go with you?
Time to hit the road.
Excellent. I'll endeavor to do my best.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago.
You certainly know your way around the workbench.
You're the one who decided to kick your way through a firework.
Got it.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot...
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! Let's see... I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes... And since...
Actually...
I suppose... Anyway, if you'll excuse...
With your reconnoiter of the...
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, the powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission...
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have...
What sort of extra work are we doing?
Oh, no. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting. And since I'm stuck, after you're done with the meet and greet. In the meantime.
Don't despair, brother.
Proctor Tegan.
We're here to
Remember,
save the Commonwealth.
come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew. Plenty of work if you need it.
Unless you like getting shot. Never turn back on.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. It's my responsibility. I'm going to ask you first question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down... Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to... If you ever need medical...
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Which books contain pertinent information?
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Well, I'm pleased you agree. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the
right.
Under normal circumstances. However, I'm woefully... Unfortunately...
What type of technical document?
The Brotherhood, medical records.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be as you... I'm authorized, and if you wish, in any event.
Find anything useful?
Captain Cade?
Looking for medical assistance, soldier?
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
All right, soldier.
That was it.
Sounds good. Be careful, Knight. We'd hate to lose you. Something I can do for you, soldier?
Any news out there, Doctor?
Got nothing. Sorry.
Not now.
Fine.
Hopefully the next recovery team will bring back some decent supplies. Been having to get real creative lately. Glenn Maxon's age, he's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Itches I can't even scratch.
Night.
No way I'm cracking this. Hey. Think you can unlock that terminal?
You looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
Have anything unusual?
I have some special. Sort of a hobby I have. Slap a few.
Let's hear a bit more.
Arteries.
Sure.
The foods will be your mission.
Any means necessary?
You said it. Think you can handle?
I'm in.
Thought you would. Here's the location.
Tegan.
That farm's nothing you can't handle.
I'm looking for some firepower.
Got some...
Let me try something else. Maybe if I tried this. Nope. I'm afraid the security on this terminal has gotten the better of me.
Security's too tight.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right. It's nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiative.
Sure.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for a measure. Why take the chance?
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
I've never lost anyone before.
Never forget.
Failure is new
You
to
are the
me.
eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now. Your vigilance could mean the difference between life and death. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Ad Victorium, Squires.
Ad Victorium.
Dismissed.
Excuse me.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud. Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. Be on the port before you
There. That should hold.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. And leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you're injured.
Are all these creatures yours?
Well, they're an important part of my reason. I'm on the cusp if I can crack
What do you mean, crack the code?
the genetic code, the DNA sequences that are in every living thing. You see, the ionizing radiation left behind by the Great War kills because it damaged. However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to prevent cellular disruption. I believe I've discovered how I can. Instead of decades, I can do it in moments.
Why alter it for a short period of time? Why not do it permanently?
Attempting to alter the genetic code permanently? That's too close to what happened with FEV and Spawn, the super mutant. I'm not willing to take a chance. I wish I could show you a sample at the compound, but the specimens, what I need.
Will I get some of that new compound you're developing?
If I make a break, I've modified.
Sure.
All you have to do. Hey.
Uh-huh.
Scribe Naraya.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes, here you go.
Is this some sort of a joke? I don't know what that is, but it certainly isn't a viable blood sample. Do you have any or not?
Will every creature yield viable blood samples?
Unfortunately, no. Nature's stubborn, and unless I get the proper specimen, I can't use it to make my compound. That's why I needed to modify your Pip-Boy. It'll let you know if the creature has viable blood in its body. Have you had any luck finding samples yet?
The Institute giving machines free will? My programming says that's monstrous. Not now, sir. There's science to be done.
Have you collected any blood samples tonight?
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, who else is gonna have me doing 100 push-ups?
Squire.
If a feral gets up here, I'd kill it. It's not like it's human or anything.
It's always fascinating watching you create.
Outrank me or not, don't touch the experiments. Please. Sir.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life. Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to a buoyancy regulator? I can guess.
Don't think I can pick this. Won't be able to pick this.
Charging into a situation, guns
Can't pick
blazing.
this.
A good way to keep yourself together.
Take them all out.
won't be able to pick this. That's it. Hey.
What can I do for you?
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Hail, Knight.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the colony.
Her vertebrates should be listening.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Adjusting internal ballonet pressure. Green lights across the board.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Prydwen, what do you think, Knight?
She's very impressive.
Yes. It took the brother...
Where was the Prydwen constructed?
She was constructed at Adams Air Force Base. There was a vast... We spent the first 2 years alone. It was worth the... With the Prydwen and her presence in the...
Did the Brotherhood ever build other airships?
There were less advanced versions of the ship built on the West. Historical records about their current. In any event, I think you're dismissed.
System deltas at 100%. Secondary delta standing by.
now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew.
What sort of assignment are...
The kind of assignment. Let's get right. Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super... having those aberrations of nature. To make matters, I want you to head over there. Understood?
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than synths. They're a reminder of men, whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of... As members of the Brotherhood, it's our... So...
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload, in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed... If you ever have the... Don't fire, that enough to go?
Consider it done.
Look, the Brotherhood can... Now, use it to carry... Dismiss.
How can a machine believe it's alive?
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Hey.
Yes. I hope you weren't expecting me to sort through this clutter. Happy to help. If I can.
Heads up.
May I be of service? This area could withstand a sustained heavy assault. Impressive.
Sound, what
It's going to be difficult finding anything useful in this mess.
Heads up.
Yes, sir.
Over here.
Oh.
Grab that.
No problem.
What was that?
Go check that
Who's
out.
there?
I can't do that.
Must have been nothing.
Well, there certainly isn't much left of whatever this was.
No fight. I hear something. Someone there? I'll wear your dust around my neck!
Picking up something.
You pay for that! Won't it? You hit like a
Remind you of I'm searching for the target. Nothing there, sir.
Look alive.
If they're out there, we'll find them.
See if he had anything worth taking.
Certainly. I'm Richard, sir. I wonder what caused all the discord around here.
Sweet.
I'm glad my intakes have a dust filter.
It's alive.
Sure. Go ahead and take a look. It's going to be difficult finding anything useful in this mess.
Nice.
What can I do? For you.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now. Or I'm gonna get ready for bed. So, yeah.
I hope you aren't expecting me to sort through this clutter. Such a senseless waste of perfectly good technology. I'm not certain what caused this mess, but perhaps it's best that we weren't here to find out.
No green stuff. Someone there? What?
Judging from all this dust, we could be the first to visit this place in quite a while.
Yes. We should move west. Raid out. What is it? Hunt. What's that? But for food, I hear something.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry. This is a fascinating study of anatomical remains. Marvelous splatter patterns.
Paladin.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a brotherhood. So when you ask if I hate these monsters, I've been fighting. I've seen what it would be.
How could synths bring about our destruction?
If the synths reached the point where they outnumbered mankind, how long would it take for them to decide we were no longer necessary? They certainly possessed, and with it's a nightmare scenario. Anyway, that's enough. What's important here?
Sure.
You should head back. Dismissed. I think you should stay on point.
Hey.
May I be of service?